river riders and history hydro enthusiasts. Today, we're setting sail on the world's most famous aquatic highway, the Nile. So grab your oars, or just a snack, and get ready for some rip-roaring river revelations. Where does our watery tale begin? In the highlands of East Africa, where two feisty rivers, the Blue and White Nile, decided to join forces, forming the mother of all rivers. Unlike most of us, the Nile has always been a bit directionally challenged. It flows from south to north, which in river terms is basically walking backward on an escalator. But it's not just a giant water slide for crocodiles. For ancient Egyptians, it was the lifeblood. It's like their supermarket, their highway, and their water fountain, all in one. Every year, the Nile played peekaboo. It flooded, giving the land a good soak and a sprinkle of nutrient-rich silt. It's like nature's version of a 5-star spa treatment for the soil. But why did the Nile flood? Egyptians thought it was due to the tears of the goddess Isis. Imagine thinking every river surge was because a goddess couldn't find her favorite sandals. Mythically speaking, the Nile was like Broadway, starring gods and goddesses in dramatic roles. Happy, the jolly god, was in charge of the floods. If he was in a good mood, you get a fruitful harvest. If not, well, better luck next year. The river also had a cosmic twin, the Milky Way. The sparkling river in the sky mirrored the earthly Nile. Space travel for them was probably just a really long Nile cruise. Oh, and here's a juicy tidbit. Ever heard of Osiris, the god of the afterlife? Legend has it that, after being chopped up, yikes, by his naughty brother, parts of him were tossed into the Nile. Thus, the river also became a symbol of rebirth. A little Nile humor for you. Why did the ancient Egyptian refuse to swim in the Nile? He was in denial about his swimming skills. Fast forward a few millennia, and the Nile remains central to life, even in our Wi-Fi, espresso-sipping age. From Cairo to Khartoum, it flows as a ribbon of life through a desert landscape. From its mythic tales to its modern touch, the Nile isn't just a river. It's a flowing saga of civilization, faith, and nature's might. Alright, adventurers, that's our Nile narrative for today. If you enjoyed this splashy story, give that like button a watery whack, and don't forget to subscribe. Until our next historical hootenanny, stay curious and keep floating on.